My beloved child, stop for a moment. Before you scroll past this, before your mind pulls you somewhere else, before you tell yourself this is just another video, I need you to hear this. There is something I have been waiting to say to you. Not today, not this week, but for longer than you know. I have watched the quiet moments when you thought no one saw. I have watched you check the clock, check your phone, and nothing came. I know what that silence has done to you. I know how many nights you have asked me, do you even see me anymore? Stay with me for the next few minutes, because what I am about to show you will change the way you understand everything you have been walking through. You think you have been forgotten. I promise you, you have not. You have been waiting for the door to open, waiting for the phone to ring with good news, waiting for the diagnosis to change, the marriage to heal, the child to come home, the job offer to arrive, the loneliness to finally break. You have watched others move forward while you stayed exactly where you are. You have smiled through gatherings while something inside you quietly asked, when is it going to be my turn? I know the specific ache of that question. Not the general kind people talk about in passing, the specific kind. The kind that wakes you at 3 in the morning. The kind that sits behind your eyes when you're driving alone and no one is watching your face. You have prayed the same prayer so many times it has started to feel like it's bouncing off the ceiling. You have wondered if you did something wrong, if there is a sin you haven't found yet, a flaw you haven't fixed yet, a reason hidden somewhere that explains why everyone else's season seems to be moving and yours seems frozen. Child, I need you to hear me clearly. Your waiting is not punishment. Your waiting is not evidence that I have turned away from you. There is a reason for this season, and it is not the reason the enemy has been whispering into your exhaustion. Let me tell you what I have watched waiting do to you, because I do not want to skip past your pain to get to the encouraging part. Your pain matters too much to me for that. Waiting has made you doubt your own worth. You have started to wonder if you are simply someone things don't happen for. You look at your life and measure it against a calendar of unmet expectations, and the ache of that comparison is real. I am not going to pretend it isn't. Waiting has made you tired in a way that sleep does not fix. It is a tiredness of the soul, the exhaustion of hoping and then bracing yourself for disappointment, over and over, until hope itself started to feel dangerous. Waiting has made you quieter with me, not because you stopped believing I exist, but because you stopped believing I was listening the way you needed me to. You still pray, but some of the fire has gone out of it, some of the expectancy. I see all of it. I am not offended by your honesty. I am not distant from your questions. Bring me your exhaustion exactly as it is. Do not clean it up first. But there is something else I need to show you, something you have not been able to see from where you are standing. There is a difference between being delayed and being forgotten, and I need you to understand that difference today, because your heart has been treating them as the same thing. A season that is silent is not a season that is empty. Underneath the surface of your waiting, something has been happening that you could not see with your eyes and could not measure with your calendar. Think of a seed. When it is planted, it disappears. The soil closes over it, and for a long time, there is nothing visible, no progress you can point to, no proof that anything is happening at all. But underground, in the dark, in the place no one is watching, the seed is doing the most important work of its entire life. It is breaking, it is rooting, it is becoming something strong enough to survive what is coming above the ground. The wind, the heat, the storms that would have destroyed it if it had grown too fast, too soon, without depth. I have not been wasting your waiting. I have been rooting you. There are things I am building in you right now. Endurance, discernment, a trust in me that is not dependent on your circumstances, that could not be built any other way. Not through the breakthrough you're asking for, only through the waiting you're enduring. This is not a punishment season. This is a preparation season. And I know that word can feel hollow when you're the one still hurting inside it. So let me not just tell you this. Let me show you, from my own word, that this has always been how I work with the ones I love most. David wrote something that I want you to receive as if I am saying it to you directly right now, because I am. Wait on the Lord. Be of good courage, and he shall strengthen thine heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord. Psalm 27:14. Do you notice that this verse does not say wait, and nothing will be required of you? It says be of good courage. It acknowledges that waiting takes courage, real costly courage, because waiting without seeing the outcome is one of the hardest things I ever ask of my children. But notice something else. It says I will strengthen your heart while you wait. Not only after the waiting ends, not only once you have what you asked for, while you wait. Right now, in this exact season, I am doing a strengthening work in you that you may not be able to feel yet, the way you cannot feel a bone knitting back together, though it is happening beneath the surface all the same. You are not waiting alone, and you are not waiting for nothing. And when the fear comes, because I know it comes, especially in the quiet hours, I want you to remember what I promised through the prophet Isaiah, because this promise was written for moments exactly like the one you are in tonight. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee, yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. Isaiah 41:10. Read that again slowly, because I want you to hear every part of it. I am with you, not watching from far away. With you, I will strengthen you, not leave you to find your own strength. I will help you, not simply observe your struggle. I will uphold you with my own hand, not your grip on me, my grip on you. That is the part I need you to receive today. Your waiting has made you feel like you are the one holding on, straining, trying not to let go of hope with your own tired hands. But it was never only your grip holding this together. It has been mine the whole time. I know part of you wants to ask me, if you love me, why didn't you just answer sooner? Why did I have to walk through all of this waiting at all? I will not give you a simple answer, because your pain deserves more than a simple answer. But I will tell you this. There are things you needed to become before you could receive what you have been asking for. Not because I was withholding it to punish you, but because some blessings, given too early, would have broken you rather than built you. I love you too much to hand you something you were not yet rooted enough to carry. Think about what you have learned in this waiting that you could not have learned any other way. You have learned who stays and who leaves when there is no visible reason to stay. You have learned to pray without a guaranteed outcome attached, which is a deeper kind of prayer than most people ever discover. You have learned that your identity cannot be built on your circumstances, because your circumstances have not moved, and yet you are still here, still standing, still mine. This is not wasted time. This is the making of you. There is a verse you have likely heard many times, so many times that its weight may have worn thin in your ears. I want to hand it back to you tonight, the way it was first written, not as a cliche, but as a covenant. And we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are the called according to his purpose. Romans 8:28. Notice what this does not say. It does not say all things feel good. It does not say all things make sense right now. It does not say the pain you have carried was good in itself. It says all things work together for good. Your waiting is not a separate, meaningless chapter sitting outside the story I am writing for your life. It is being woven into it, threaded through it. Even the nights you cried yourself to sleep, even the prayers that felt unanswered, even this exact moment, listening to these words, wondering if they are really true for you. I do not waste pain. I redeem it. I take the very seasons the enemy meant to use to convince you that you are forgotten, and I turn them into the foundation of a testimony that will one day help someone else survive their own waiting season. You will look back on this time, I promise you, you will, and you will see threads you cannot see today. You will see why certain doors closed. You will see why certain people left. You will see why the timing had to be exactly this and not one day sooner. But you do not have to wait until you can see it clearly, to trust that it is true. That is what faith is. I am not asking you to pretend the waiting doesn't hurt. I am not asking you to plaster on a smile and call it faith. That is not what I want from you. What I am asking is smaller, and it is this. Today, bring me your honest heart instead of your performed one. Tell me exactly how tired you are. I already know, but I want to hear it from you, because that is what closeness looks like. Today, resist the lie that says because it hasn't happened yet, it never will. That lie has no authority over you unless you keep agreeing with it. Today, thank me, even in the waiting, not for the pain, but for the fact that you are not walking through it invisible or alone. Gratitude in the waiting is one of the most powerful acts of trust you can offer me. And today, take one small step of obedience in the direction I have already shown you, even if the whole path is not yet clear. You do not need to see the entire staircase. You only need to take the next step. I am not asking for your certainty. I am asking for your trust. Here is what I most want you to carry with you when this message ends. Your waiting season is not proof that I forgot you. It is proof that I am doing something in you too significant to rush. The very fact that it has taken this long tells you something about the size of what is coming. Not the delay, the size. I do not spend years preparing the ground for something small. I do not walk with you through this much refining for something that will not matter. What is coming for you will require the person you are becoming right now, in this very season, to carry it well. So when the ache rises again tonight, when the question, why hasn't it happened yet, whispers itself into your mind again, I want you to answer it with this instead. Because I am not finished. Because I am still working. Because I have not forgotten a single tear, a single prayer, a single quiet night you thought no one witnessed. I witnessed all of it. And I am not done with you. My beloved child, before you go back into your day, receive this from me. May courage rise in you where exhaustion has lived for too long. May you feel my hand upholding you even when your own strength runs out. May you begin to see this season not as evidence of my silence, but as evidence of my careful, patient love, building something in you that could not be rushed. And when your waiting finally gives way to what I have been preparing, may you remember this moment, and may you know without a single doubt that I was never far from you. I was never far from you. I am not far from you now.